Hi viewers, today I'm going to show you a coin that has been surrounded by whispers, shocking claims, and even wild rumors that it might be worth a fortune. Yes, I'm talking about the 2005 Jefferson Nickel with the buffalo on the back, also known by many as the Buffalo Nickel. Some people online have gone so far as to say this coin could be worth millions of dollars. Imagine that for a moment, a coin you might still find in your pocket change being the key to unimaginable wealth. Could that really be true? Could a simple nickel turn into a life-changing discovery? Well, stay with me right till the very end, because I'm going to break down the design, the history, its true collector value, and finally reveal the shocking truth behind those million-dollar rumors. Let's start with the design of this coin, because that's what makes it so fascinating. On the obverse, or front side, we see Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the man who drafted the Declaration of Independence. But unlike earlier Jefferson nickels, which always showed his profile facing left, the 2005 nickel introduced something brand new. Here Jefferson is shown facing right, with a more detailed and lifelike portrait. This was part of a major redesign known as the Westward Journey Nickel series, which ran from 2004 to 2006. Now look closely at the inscriptions. At the very bottom, you'll find the date, 2005. Just above that, you can see the mint mark. In this case, the letter D for Denver, which tells us it was minted at the Denver Mint. Just above that, written in a very distinctive script, is the word Liberty. This isn't just any font, it's actually Jefferson's own handwriting, taken from his historic documents. And if you glance above that, curving around the right edge of the coin, you'll see the words, "In God We Trust." It's a fresh, modernized look for the obverse, and at the time it caused a lot of excitement among collectors. Now, let's turn the coin over to the reverse side, and this is where the magic really happens. Instead of the traditional Monticello design we're all used to, the back of this nickel shows a powerful American bison, or buffalo, as most people call it, standing proudly on the plains. It's a bold, symbolic image meant to honor the landscapes and wildlife that were a part of the famous Lewis and Clark expedition across the western United States. Above the buffalo, you'll see the phrase, E pluribus unum, which means, out of many, one. Across the very top are the words, United States of America, and at the bottom, of course, it says, 5 cents. This design was created by artist Jamie Franke and engraved by Norman E. Namath. When it was first released, it instantly reminded people of the older, classic Buffalo nickels that circulated from 1913 to 1938. Those original Buffalo nickels are some of the most beloved U.S. coins ever made. That's why the 2005 version gained so much attention. It was like a revival of a beloved classic, brought back for a modern generation. Now let's talk about value, the part everyone waits for. First, the basics. The U.S. Mint produced hundreds of millions of these coins. That means they are not rare in general circulation. Most of the ones you find in your change are worth just face value, 5 cents. But that doesn't mean there aren't some that carry extra value. If you have a coin that is in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used and still looks fresh from the mint, collectors might pay anywhere from $1 to $5 for it. Now, if you have one that's been graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC and it comes back as a very high grade, like MS66 or MS67, then the value goes up significantly. Such coins could sell anywhere from $50 to $500 depending on demand and rarity of the condition. But it doesn't stop there. The very best examples, the ones graded as nearly perfect, say an MS68, could fetch close to $1,000 at auction. That's a lot of money for a coin that originally cost only 5 cents. In fact, there have been sales where high-grade 2005 Buffalo nickels brought in several $100s each. These are the true gems that collectors fight over. Now this brings us to the million-dollar rumor. Online, you might have seen posts, videos, or articles claiming that the 2005 Buffalo nickel can be worth $1 million or more. These stories usually show an ordinary coin and say that if you have one in your pocket, you're instantly rich. It's exciting, yes, but is it true? Here's the honest truth. No 2005 D Buffalo nickel has ever sold for millions. None. Not even close. The absolute top prices are in the low thousands, and that's only for the most perfect, professionally graded examples. Most coins are worth just a few dollars, and the ones you pull from circulation are generally worth 5 cents. The million-dollar claims are just exaggerated internet rumors designed to catch attention. That doesn't mean this coin isn't special. It absolutely is. It's part of a historic redesign. It carries a design that collectors love, and it connects us back to the iconic Buffalo nickel of the early 20th century. Even if it won't make you a millionaire, it's a coin worth saving, studying, and appreciating for its history. So, the final verdict. The 2005 Jefferson Nickel with a buffalo reverse is a fascinating modern coin with a design that honors America's past. Its value ranges from just face value in circulation, to a few dollars in uncirculated condition, to hundreds or even around 1,000 for the highest graded examples. But those million-dollar rumors? They're just myths. The real treasure here isn't about instant riches. It's about holding a piece of history in your hand.